Hey guys, happy full moon in Cancer. I have 5 tips to help you to harness this beautiful, intuitive, and feeling energy to illuminate parts of yourself that have been hidden to help you move forward. I mean, we're in the beginning of a brand new year, so everybody's feeling that little push to start something new and to push forward, and just the hopes and the sparkle that surround a new year. Okay, this full moon in Cancer is also coinciding with Mercury retrograde, which is asking us to kind of go back, rewind, revisit. So what I would urge you to do is, 1, don't start anything new right now. Right now, we're going to go within. Like Cancer and the shell, because Cancer is represented by the crab and it wears this protective shell. Right now, we're being asked to go within our shell, crack that shell wide open and let the moon illuminate stuck emotions, special gifts that we have to share. We're not doing anybody any service by hiding in our shells. And this full moon is inviting us to get out of our shell, to see our gifts, and to have them illuminated for us. So I have 5 tips to help you to do your own full moon ceremony, ritual, practice, harness, whatever you want to call it. But I want to share these with you because I find them really helpful. When you set the time and the space, it is nothing short but magical. Energy goes where our attention goes. So setting that intention right now to harness this special full moon in Cancer energy. Okay, so I want you to just set that intention, whatever that may look like for you. Number one, I suggest taking an Epsom salt bath. It's very calming, it's very relaxing. Salt is also a crystal, by the way, and it is the most cleansing of crystals. It will help to rid your body of excess toxins and energy that are just no longer serving you. So let's set the space, play some music. I will put a link here actually of a song that I really like, a version of Om Ganapataye Namaha, which is about tapping into the energy of the god Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. So full moons are about illuminating things that need to be released. So I love to do that chant. It helps bring in the energy of release and is very powerful. So number 1, we're going to do an Epsom salt bath. Number 2, we're going to set the space, light a candle, burn an incense, get your essential oils, play the music. I have my suggestions, but whatever works for you. So we're going to take a bath. We're going to set the space. When we get out of the bath, I suggest taking a piece of selenite and cleansing your body. You can actually do this before or after your bath. Really just tune in and see what feels good to you. I wear selenite all the time. Sleep with selenite. I have it all over my house. When I come in from the grocery store, the post office, running errands, sometimes I might feel, picking up other energy. But this will help to cleanse your energy, okay? Spraying yourself with some sage as well, burning some sage. Okay, so that is number 2. Number 3, we're going to meditate. And to start with our meditation, you could even do breath of fire. Really also cleansing, really cleansing from the inside out. Taking in deep breaths and blowing them out really fast. And it kind of looks like you can Google breath of fire. I suggest starting with 3 minutes because it is a harder breath work to do for beginners. But 3 minutes will really help to cleanse the inside out. 4 is the shungite. You can Google shungite. You can read all about shungite. It's a very cleansing crystal and it works really well with water. So putting it in your water, making an elixir. You could even set it out in the moonlight to make some and drink the next day. But taking this and cleansing from the inside out, because this full moon is all about cleansing, all about cleansing. Selenite's amazing for that, okay? Or I'm sorry, I said selenite. Well, selenite's also amazing for cleansing the outside. Selenite would actually disintegrate in water. So the shungite you'd want to use in the water. For the meditation part, really, I think it's best to just sit quietly, set a little timer for yourself. If you want, you could use a mala. I was just inspired to make this one for this full moon. Beautiful cherry blossom agate. And, you know, a mala has 108 beads. So you could even say your mantra, Om Ganapataye Namaha, 108 times. Go all the way around, okay? Also, I suggest some lapis lazuli, tapping into your intuition, opening up that third eye. Labradorite, another great one, even to lay here on your third eye, wherever you feel called to. But just bringing in the energy of labradorite with the intention of illuminating the unknown, illuminating the subconscious, illuminating for the purpose of seeing, releasing, and healing. I also have lepidolite. Lepidolite actually has lithium in it. I don't know if you can see this one very well, if I could pick it up. Gorgeous stone. It also helps with sleep. It helps to calm the emotions. It helps to soothe anxiety. And just to really an emotional healing stone. So Cancer is a water sign, and don't be surprised if some emotions are going to come up. And honestly, hopefully they do, because that is how we move forward, is each time something else comes up, a new awareness happens, and we break out of our shell, right? We become anew again. So that's why I feel that these full moon ceremonies are so powerful, so potent, and worth the time and the energy. So I hope that you found this helpful. Again, it's lepidolite, lapis lazuli, shungite, labradorite, and selenite. And then lastly, my very last tip would be to set any crystal out that you want in the moonlight. It gives it a nice charge, cleanses it, so you can always set anything out in the moonlight. And I know a lot of people will ask, you know, it's rainy or it's cloudy, the moon still shines through the clouds. It may just look different to us, but it does still shine through the clouds. And you can always just put it like in a windowsill in your house. Also, I don't feel that you need to cleanse every single crystal that you have. You may just want to put like some bracelets out, some jewelry out, a crystal that you meditate with a lot. I have so many, there's no way I could put everything out. But a lot of times I'll pick new pieces, for example, when I get new beads in the mail, then I'll put those out for a cleanse so that when I make the jewelry for my clients, they're cleansed and charged. So really just go with your intuition on that and just see how it feels. Now in my Facebook group, I can also put a link for that below this, but I'm asking everybody to please show pictures of their full moon so that we can build that sense of community, connect, because as you know, if you've been watching my videos, my word this year is connection, about finding deeper and more meaningful connections. And we do that by sharing. We do that by being vulnerable. So I encourage you, if you want, to come on into the group and share your full moon picture from where you are. Okay, so hopefully you found these tips helpful. If you would be interested in possibly doing a full moon ceremony, I'm going to be doing one live here in town in Las Vegas starting next month, but I am toying with the idea of possibly doing it with the group as well. So I'd love to hear your feedback on that. Okay, happy full moon. Wishing you many blessings and illuminating the magic within your heart.